Stop calling it a kiss. If you think your dog licks you just to show affection, you're missing the bigger picture, something primal, something instinctive, and in many cases, something your dog senses long before you do. But that's not the only mystery. Why do they stare at you when they're most vulnerable? Why do they bark at thin air? And why do they suddenly explode with chaotic energy for no reason? Stay with me until the end. Because once you understand the real reason they lick you, you'll never look at your best friend the same way again. 1. The vulnerable stare. Ever felt that awkward chill? Because your dog won't stop staring at you while they're doing their business. It feels weird, but to them, it's a matter of survival. In the wild, this moment is their ultimate weakness. They can't run. They can't defend. So when they lock eyes with you, they aren't being creepy. They're recruiting a bodyguard. It's a silent plea. Watch my back. I'm trusting you with my life. If they choose you in that moment, you aren't just an owner. You are their sanctuary. 2. The ghost bark. They freeze. Ears pinned forward, muscles coiled. Then, without warning, they bark at nothing. You look, there's a void. But your dog isn't seeing a ghost. They're hearing physics. Dogs detect infrasound. Frequencies so low they pass through walls and earth. Tiny vibrations in the pipes. Distant movements miles away. Sounds that never even reach human ears. To them, the room is never empty. It's alive with signals. So when they bark at nothing, it's a status report. I heard it first. You're safe. 3. The science of zoomies. It happens in a heartbeat. They finish their business, pause, then explode into pure, unadulterated chaos. Sprinting, spinning, acting like they've lost their minds. It looks hilarious, but it's a biological victory lap. That moment of vulnerability creates massive internal tension, and when it's over, their body releases a surge of energy, a feel-good rush triggered by the vagus nerve. What you're seeing isn't randomness, it's pure relief turned into motion, a celebration of being safe. 4. The sensory data dump. You're ready to move, but your dog is locked onto one tiny patch of grass, refusing to budge, because to them, that spot is a sensory library. Dogs don't just smell, they analyze. Using a specialized tool called Jacobson's organ, one sniff reveals who was here, how they felt, their health status, and exactly how long ago they left. Dragging them away is like someone closing your book right at the climax. They aren't being stubborn. They're catching up on the neighborhood news. 5. Strategic hearing. Call their name. Silence. Crinkle a snack bag. Instant appearance. So what's the truth? They hear you perfectly. They're just weighing their options. Dogs are masters of association. If come here has ever meant the end of the fun, leaving the park, or a bath, they remember. They also read your energy, your tension, your micro expressions. When they hesitate, it's not confusion, it's a choice. 6. Dreaming of you. You're watching them sleep. Then suddenly, their paws twitch, their nose quivers, their legs start running in place. It's one of the most human things they do. Dogs dream. During REM sleep, their brain is on fire, replaying the day's highlights. And since you are the sun in their solar system, there's a damn good chance you're the star of that dream. When they move like that, they aren't just chasing a ball, they're likely chasing it with you. 7. The lick, the soul scan. Now, let's talk about the lick, the one you thought was just a kiss. It's the most intimate signal in the canine world. But here is the secret. They aren't just tasting your skin. They're reading your chemistry through your scent, your sweat, and your breath. Your dog picks up subtle shifts in your internal state, changes you haven't even noticed yet. When your world feels heavy, when your stress hits a fever pitch, They sense the glitch in your system instantly. That soft, repetitive lick. It's a biological anchor. They're using oxytocin, the bonding hormone, to ground you, pulling you back into the present. Beyond biology, they're saying, I feel your storm, and I'm staying right here until it passes. Now you understand that every lick carries meaning, a silent message about trust, emotion, and connection. But what they sense goes far beyond your touch, into a world filled with signals your eyes were never meant to catch. So, come explore what your dog notices that you cannot, and see how alive their reality truly is. Miss it, and you might never realize how often your dog is protecting you or guiding you without a sound. If this spoke to you, stay close, like and subscribe, and walk this path with us. Tell me what surprised you most, and I will meet you in the next video.